Welcome to our channel, Get Cooking Now. Today, let's prepare a pineapple jam with a lovely tropical flavor and without any additives or preservatives. Hi, I'm Laddie, and today we'll be sharing with you a detailed step-by-step recipe to prepare a vibrant, sweet and tangy homemade pineapple jam that's bursting with tropical flavors. I'll be sharing some essential tips to ensure your jam turns out perfect every time. Plus, you'll also learn how to naturally enhance the flavors using lime juice. This pineapple jam recipe is sure to become a family favorite. So let's get cooking now and prepare this delicious pineapple jam. Step 1. Preparing the pineapple. We have taken one ripe pineapple weighing around 2 kilos. When the fruit is ripe, you will be able to smell its sweet and tangy fragrance. Chop off the top and bottom sections of the fruit. Place the pineapple on a chopping board and cut out thin layers of the skin from top to bottom. In doing this, you should only be attempting to remove the coarse skin and not the eyes. Just remember, homemade versions are always a healthier choice as they don't contain preservatives or additives. Next is cutting out the eyes. Make slight cuts to remove the eyes. You can do this 2 or 3 eyes at a time. You will also notice that all the eyes are often present in a spiraled pattern around the fruit. Follow this pattern as you make slight cuts to remove them.
If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, do subscribe and press the bell icon to receive a notification whenever we upload a new video.
Once you have removed all the eyes, cut the pineapple into 2 halves lengthwise. Then cut each half into 2 quarters. Then cut out the core from each quarter. This part is hard and not juicy and therefore is not used in the jam. Try to cut the pineapple in a plate, otherwise the juice will flow out while cutting. Cut each quarter into thinner strips and then cut them into smaller pieces. Pineapple jam isn't just delicious, it's packed with benefits too. It's a great source of vitamin C, supports digestion with its natural enzymes, and provides a quick energy boost. Plus, its antioxidants help fight free radicals. Place them in a bowl and cut the other half of the pineapple accordingly. A pineapple is cut and ready. Once you have cut all the pieces, place them in a blender or mixer. You can blend it in 2 or 3 batches depending on the size of your blender. Blend the fruits until they are nicely crushed. At this stage, you want a smooth jam. Blend the fruits until they are fine. If you want tiny chunks of pineapple in your jam, do not blend the fruits completely. Keep it coarse. Similarly, blend the other batches. We got around 4.5 cups of pineapple, which weighed 1 kilo and 125 grams. Taking the cup measurements and weight is necessary as it will determine the quantity of sugar that will be used to make the jam. Step 2. Preparing the pineapple jam. Based on the quantity of the pineapple we got after cleaning and discarding the waste, we will need around 2 cups of sugar, which is roughly around 500 grams. You will also need juice of 1 lime and 2 pinches of salt. On medium heat in an open, thick bottom pan, add the pineapple. Also add the sugar. Stir everything nicely. Generally, use between 1/3 to 1/2 the quantity of sugar versus the quantity of pineapple used. Kindly adjust based on your taste preference. If your pineapple is very sweet, you can start off by adding 1.5 cups of sugar. Add 2 pinches of salt. Before you start the process of cutting the pineapple, place a small plate in the freezer to chill. This will be used to do the plate test. Cook on medium-low heat for around 30 minutes or until the chilled plate test is successful. Once you see the mixture boiling, add the lime juice. Remember to strain the juice to remove any seeds before using. Lime juice acts as a natural pectin in the recipe. It helps the jam to set to a jelly-like consistency. It also enhances the taste of the jam. Fruits have a naturally high content of pectin. In case of pineapples, however, the level of pectin in the fruit is naturally low. Hence the need for lime juice in this recipe. Stir frequently to prevent it from burning, bubbling, or sticking to the bottom or sides of the pan. Keep an eye on the jam as it starts to reduce. There will be a fair amount of liquid from the pineapple juice at the beginning. However, as the water content evaporates, you will need to stir the mixture more frequently to prevent it from burning or sticking to the bottom of the pan. Check for sweetness and add the remaining sugar as required. After around 30 minutes, the jam will start becoming thicker, but keep in mind that it will become more thicker once it is chilled. You will also start noticing that the pineapple liquid on the sides starting to become thicker. Once the overall jam feels thick, remove the plate from the freezer and place a small portion of the mixture on the chilled plate. Let it rest for a couple of seconds, then tilt the plate to spread the mixture a bit. If it runs easily on the plate, it is still not ready. Place the plate back in the freezer and keep cooking the mixture and repeat the chilled plate test after some time. Once the jam is ready, it will not slide down easily once you put it on the plate. Once ready, turn off the heat and let it cool completely. Once it is cooled, store it in a sterilized, dry, airtight glass container. After refrigeration, it will thicken more. Enjoy this delicious pineapple jam with bread, chapati or roti. You can also use it as a filling for pastries, cakes and cookies, and as a topping for ice creams and jellies. The possibilities are endless. Delicious pineapple jam is ready.
Check out our other interesting recipes and do subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Thank you for watching.